John Doe, as he is referred to in court documents reviewed by the Daily Wire, was accused of sexually assaulting a student referred to as Jane Roe at the end of January 2018. And this is at Pennsylvania State University. The two had met the previous spring since they were both part of the Schreier's Honors College. On January 26, 2018, the two met up again in a computer lab and started talking. They then started flirting, and Jane put her number into John's phone, according to the lawsuit, and texted herself, "I love you," from John's phone as a means of giving herself John's number. And they continued to flirt, and we're walking through how their relationship progressed because it's important for what happened next. So, so it's a flirtatious relationship. Eventually, they end up in Jane's room, which she invited John to her room, and they engage in sexual activity. The lawsuit claims that Jane later, it was a totally consensual act. The lawsuit claims that Jane later changed her account of the sexual encounter to claim that John physically forced her into sex and that she tried to get away from him, which, according to the lawsuit, was not the case at all. But so far it's a story that unfortunately we've heard many times. According to the lawsuit anyway, you have a consensual encounter that after the fact turns non-consensual because the woman changed her mind and decided she regretted it, and so on. Which, of course, you never hear the reverse of that. I mean, despite what some people may think, there have been occasions in the history of mankind, even in recent American history, there are probably frequently occasions where there's a sexual encounter between a guy and a girl, and the guy later regrets it and wishes he hadn't done that. But you never hear about the guy coming back and saying, you know what, actually, I wasn't into that. I was raped. You never hear that. And if a guy did do that, I think he'd probably be laughed out of the room. Nobody would take him seriously. So this is something that only women are able to do. It's a kind of female privilege. Well, the hearing's panel chair, they felt that the respondents' continual flattery constitutes cajoling, which they gave several examples. They gave several examples of what they felt the guy was cajoling the girl into sex by flattering her. And some of the examples they gave, these are all just constitute text messages that he sent, flirty sort of text messages. So when they say cajoling, it's not like he was trying to blackmail her or intimidate her into having sex, but no, he called her beautiful, stuff like that, complimented her. Normal things that guys say to girls, especially if they're in a relationship of some kind with them. And so the school decided that the flattery is a cajoling into sexual intercourse, and therefore it's a form of sexual assault. That's all according to the lawsuit. I mean, you want to talk about the slippery slope. This is where we are now. It yet again underscores how dangerous it is. And I think maybe this is the takeaway for people that are if you're in college, if you're a guy or a woman, either way, to engage in the hookup culture and everything. It's a dangerous game to play. Dangerous on a number of levels. I mean, aside from the diseases and everything that are possible, there's also this element of it now. Just completely insane.